Welcome to a new video for today. My name is Baird. Welcome to Baird Business, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Shopify themes. Free themes versus paid themes, which Shopify themes I recommend. We're going to go over a couple of demos. We're going to do all that in this one video. Today's consulting call winner is right here. Congratulations. Message me on Instagram and we will set up a time to talk about whatever you want. It's a free 30-minute consulting call. Guys, if you want to win that consulting call every single video I do one, all you have to do is 1, like this video, like down below, 2, be subscribed, and 3, comment ECOM, E-C-O-M, and that's it. You're entered to win a free consulting call. Now that we covered that, let's get right on into the video. All right, free versus paid themes, the good, the bad, and the ugly 2021 edition. The last video I made about Shopify themes was in 2019, and you guys seem to really enjoy that, so here we are in 2021, and we're going to go over some themes. So let's begin. All right, so how do you pick the right theme? A lot of people want to know that. To pick the right theme, you first really need to understand what your plan is. You need to have somewhat of a plan or goals or an idea of what you want to do, what you want to sell. That needs to be step 1. So if you don't have that, start thinking about that. Now, there are a lot of different stores that you can run. You can either run a niche store. A niche store, for an example, would be a pet store. They sell only pet supplies, dog collars, leashes, toys, all that kind of stuff. That is a pet niche. The next one would be a general store, and general stores sell every product under the sun. They sell everything. It's pretty self-explanatory. They just sell. So the next one is a niche general. Now, what is a niche general, Baird? You might be asking. A niche general store is a store that starts off as a general store, and while you're testing products, trying to figure out what works for you, let's just say you find a product in the hiking or camping niche. You will then orient your whole store towards that one winning product. I personally really like niche general stores because you can cast your net out wide, and then if you find something that works, you can basically double down on that, and it gives you a lot more opportunity to succeed when you're testing different products. Now, the next one is a one product store. That's pretty self-explanatory. You have a store that sells one product. Planning on testing a variety of products, then a general store or a niche store would be great for you. This list isn't pick one or the other. You can easily transform a niche store into a general store, or a one product store into a branded store. If you're selling a product, obviously, if you're just getting started, you're not having, your brand logo isn't on everything. You don't have custom packaging. You don't have everything set up, which I don't recommend you do. So now that we covered some of the types of Shopify stores that you can make, let's go over some misconceptions. So the very first misconception is you do not need a premium theme to succeed, which is so true. People think, oh, I need to have a brand. I need to have custom packaging. I need to have inventory. I need to have a premium theme. I need to spend hundreds of dollars on a professional logo design. My website has to be perfect. No, none of that has to be perfect. You don't need a premium theme to succeed. All of my highest performing Shopify stores have been on free themes because that's what I started them on. And the themes I use are in this video, and we'll talk about those in a couple minutes. But you just don't need a premium theme. You try to spend as little money as possible on setting your store up so you can save that money towards more important expenses such as advertising. Now, premium themes do not equal more sales. Once again, if you spend a couple $100 on a theme and expect that to increase your conversion rate just like that, that's not how it works. You might get lucky, it might happen, but premium themes do not equal more sales. You can have an amazing theme, but a horrible product and you won't get any sales. It doesn't work like that. Products sell, themes don't. And that ties into the next one. You do not need a perfect looking website to get sales. Like I said, I used a very basic Shopify theme that I'll be talking about in a couple minutes when I'm starting off all my new Shopify stores. I don't go into a premium theme right off the bat because I just don't need to. I like the simplicity of some of the free themes that Shopify has to offer, and it works. Simple works. Now, another one is you do not need to have custom coding. That's a big thing. A lot of people think that they need to customize their Shopify store, code it, and make it perfect. That's not the case. That's something you need to worry about further down the road. That's a bridge you will cross when you get there, but not before. Because once again, that is just expenses that you do not need to spend money on. Unless there's a huge problem with your Shopify theme that you need to fix right then and there. You also do not need to have hundreds of products to make money. I will say I'm also guilty of this one. When I first started Shopify, I had a general store and I added 100 different products under my site, added collections, added everything, set everything up. It took me like 3 weeks, and none of those products sold because I was more focused on adding a whole bunch of products to my site to make it look cool rather than selling or finding products that would actually sell. And I ended up taking 90% of those products off my site because they were just taking up space and slowing down my website. Let's go over some things you should focus on. Color coordination, vibe of the site, high quality imagery, unique descriptions, proper layouts, good solid logo design, and a proper checkout funnel. That's all you need to focus on, things that will make you money. Okay, so we talked about that. Now let's get into some free themes. First one being Debutify. Debutify is an amazing theme. It is not on the Shopify theme store. You have to go to debutify.com, I think. This is my personal favorite, and this is the theme I use when starting any new Shopify store because it is so customizable, and I just love it. I love it. It's great. So over here, we can see debutify.com. You just click the free download button right here, connect it to your Shopify store, and that is really it. So let's click on the demo store. It's basically the debut theme, the free theme on Shopify already, but boosted up. It's on steroids and it's much, much better. So you guys can see right here, the Debutify actually added a couple different app features into their theme to save you guys money, such as being stock, people viewing this, and then shipping delivery estimates, and then they have quantity breaks, add to cart button that shakes, they have sale ends, timers, full descriptions. You guys can see right here, this takes up the full page. The product descriptions are amazing. If we click on, let's just click on one pair of shoes. And just to let you guys know, I'll have all the links for these themes down in the description below. So while watching this video, if you like a theme that I'm talking about, click the link down below in the description and you can check it out. It's just really great. If you guys haven't downloaded it yet, I recommend you do. Just try it out, view a demo, play around with it a little bit, and if you like it, great. If you don't, I'll be surprised. But Debutify is my #1 theme right now. Personally, all my friends use that theme as well because of just how simple it is, how many features they have, how easily you can navigate through it, and how beginner friendly it is. Now, I don't use all these features that Debutify has to offer. I keep it really simple. You don't need all of these different features right here. It just looks kind of spammy. And if I'm selling a really high quality product, I don't need to have urgency or viewing all that. Maybe get it by is great, but everything else I don't really need. Quantity, I do like. Same for sale ends, all that kind of stuff. There's just a lot. All of it's stacked right now just to show you guys the features, but I would not use all of them. All right, the next theme is Brooklyn. Now this is a free theme that is on the Shopify theme store. I like this theme a lot. I don't use it now as much as I used to back in the day because I used Debutify, but you guys can see right here, there are two different styles for themes. Now, a lot of themes on the Shopify theme store have multiple styles. Just to show you guys, out of these two, it really depends on what you're selling. If you're selling some leather goods, maybe the classic is better, but if you're selling some, I guess, candy or anything fruity or colorful, then the playful is better. I personally used playful because it looked better for me, the products that I was selling it with. I like their top bar, it looks really great. The biggest thing that I like about Brooklyn is their product pages. So here on the left, you guys can see the images for these products actually drop down as you scroll. So if I had a huge description and I was scrolling down, there'd be a still description here, but there'd be only white space here. For example, this right here, you guys can see this is a different theme, but this description goes on and on and on, and there are no photos here. You're reading the description on a computer, and you're also looking at really high quality images on the left-hand side. That would give you much more to look at, and it'd be a lot more pleasing, and it would help your customer make the decision on whether or not they would like that product. Because if I was reading the description now on this, I'd have to go all the way down, read it, and then scroll all the way up, click on these images, and then, okay, yeah, I like it. Oh, what does that description say all the way down here? When you could easily have just stacked these on top of each other like this. So when you're reading the description, you're getting all this new content as you go along. I like that a lot. Debutify does offer that recently, as of recently, I believe. But Brooklyn was my go-to theme because of this. I had one product stores with the Brooklyn theme. They were working really well, and the product page was really just ideal. It's simple. You guys can see right here, very simple. The product, the price, the buttons. I didn't do these. I didn't do the radio boxes. I had a drop-down menu, and I did not include a buy it now button. I don't like dynamic checkouts. I just do add to cart, and then bring you straight to either checkout or your cart page. So that's one thing I really love about Brooklyn, and that was pretty much the main reason why I used Brooklyn before, because of this one feature. Now, most of these themes are fairly similar. There are a couple of features here and there that differentiates them. The last free theme that I would recommend to you guys is the supply theme. Now, going back on this, Brooklyn is great for one product stores, Debutify is great for absolutely everything under the sun, and Supply, I think, is great for either tech stores or general stores selling multiple different products, because you guys can see right here in the Supply theme, once again, we'll go back. There are two different styles, blue and light. This one's selling more watches. This one's more digital, technology. I like the blue version because it's really easy to navigate through the main menu. The product pages are great, and also the recommendations are fantastic. So if I'm liking this, you guys can see all these different recommendations down below. These are all collection pages and featured collection pages. Product pages, once again, are very simple too. I wish that they had drop-down menus like I was just explaining before. And also, one thing I don't like about Supply is that their descriptions are very, very wide. They take up around 66% of the page. You guys can see right here, this is about 1/3 of the page, and this is about 2/3 right here. So I like to have it around 50-50 because I think people looking at the images is equally as important as them reading the description. And I don't want one to outweigh the other, if that makes sense. But this is just a very sturdy theme, great if you want to add a wide variety of products. All right, everybody, now it is time to get into some premium themes. Themes that are gonna cost you a little bit of money, but are well worth it. Now, before I get into premium themes, I'm going to say this. I don't think you need a premium theme once again to get started. You don't need to spend a couple $100 on a premium theme if you're just getting started, because basic themes like Debutify and the ones I just mentioned work very well, just as well as the premium themes. Now, if you have a site that's doing well and you want to revamp it, you want to change the design, make it look a little bit more professional, then you'd move into a premium theme. That's when I recommend you do that. Once you're already making money and you want to upscale or basically improve what's already working. That's when premium themes are amazing, okay? Other than that, you really don't need a premium theme. Some of these themes I had in my last video and some of them I did not. My favorite premium theme is Pipeline. Pipeline will always have my heart because most of my best stores I've upgraded from Debutify or Debut to Pipeline because I just really like it. I think it's so simple, so professional. I can customize it how I want it to, and it just looks really clean. So let's go to Pipeline and check that out real quick. All right, so Pipeline is $140. It is on the Shopify theme store. You have 3 different styles: light, bright, and dark. I think I used bright. Now it really depends on the product you're selling. I personally did not use these different tabbed descriptions. I had the description on this side, so I could have the products go down this side, but you can if you'd like. Another thing I changed was I made this box bolder, the outline bolder. I made the product price a little bit bigger. I made the product price, not the title, I made the title a little bit bigger, the product price go underneath the title, and I made this description not go right up here. I made the description go down below, and I did not add an add to cart or a buy now button. Now, if you view the mobile version, I think most customers come from their phones. So having your store optimized for mobile users is more important than desktop users because most of your traffic will come from mobile users. And you guys can see right here, it's just really sleek. I just liked how sleek it was. It looks super professional. Not a lot of buttons you can click. You know, they have modular cart, they got page cart, they've got drop down cart like this right here. And it is amazing, super customizable. Pipeline has my heart. They are definitely my number one for premium themes. Another thing I wanted to add, when I'm talking about certain themes and the different styles of the themes, there's no right or wrong style for the theme. It really depends on what products you're selling and how you like it to be. If you like your store with the light theme, then choose the light theme. If you like to have more colors, choose the darker themes, or choose the ones with the more colors. There's no right or wrong answer. All right, the next premium theme is a little bit more expensive, but it is really, really good. It's made by Out of the Sandbox. It's called Turbo Theme Portland. It's around $350, but it is well worth it. So let's view the demo. I've also used this theme before. So immediately you guys can see the difference between, premium themes and free themes. You guys can see you have multiple menus. The announcement bar is different. One thing I really like about Turbo is that it takes up the entire page. So this image doesn't stop halfway here and there's just empty white space. This takes up the entire page, which makes it look really good for mobile and for desktop users. Let's click on mobile real quick. And you guys can see right here, it just looks really, really clean. Same for this, high quality, and then it separates it so you guys can see this image is on top of the block of text, but on desktop it's next to it. That's pretty normal. I like how the collections show the reviews, show the product title, the price, and the add to cart button. It just looks really clean. With Turbo, there are more features that you can do. You can customize your site a lot more, and that's why I recommend premium themes for anyone who's looking to upgrade their free theme already. Because once you've basically maxed out the options you have on your free theme, now is when you should go ahead and find a premium theme like Turbo, Pipeline, Ecom, or any of the other themes I talked about in this video. Now let's look at a product page. This is great. This is fantastic. Their footer menu is cool. They got their logo there. You guys can see their quantity button's a little bit different, and the add to cart button is not underneath it. It is next to it. I had my add to cart button underneath it just because I like them going, on mobile. You guys can see right here, it's underneath it. I had the same for desktop just because it looked cleaner. Much more customizable than any of the other themes we've had before, including Debutify. This can do a lot more than that. All right, the next premium theme, second to last, is Empire. I love Empire. If you like Amazon, you're gonna like Empire. It even says right here, an Amazon-inspired theme optimized for large catalogs. So if you have a general store, Empire theme is what you should be looking at because it is amazing for general stores. Supply, industrial. You guys can see right here, we'll look at the supply theme and you can see how close it is to Amazon. The same colors, everything, you know, it's just, you get Amazon vibes. Even this little thing right there, it's just Amazon vibes. So their layout is different than any other layout. You guys can see it's, you know, smaller boxes, bigger boxes. It looks like a collage. All this stuff is fantastic. I love their product pages and how customizable they are, but just the fact that, you know, you can sell anything on an Empire theme, basically. You can sell absolutely anything, and you can have 1,000 products if you want. I don't recommend that, but if you have a general store Empire theme, you should seriously consider looking into it. We'll click on the collection page, back to school. You guys can see all this stuff down here you can sort with on the left-hand side if you want. So if I just want to sort by animals, this is perfect because if you have 1,000 products, you can now filter it. And then let's just click on these little meerkat socks. One thing these guys show in the theme demo that I don't think you should be doing is that they have a 3-column product page. One column is the product images, the middle column is the product title and the description, and then the last column is where you basically choose your variants, your quantity, and you check out. I don't like that. I like to have 2 columns, make this 50-50, and then make this underneath my title and have the description down below. If we go to some of the theme features, optimized for large catalogs, live search, homepage menu list, quick buy, customizable promotion titles. Okay, everybody, last premium theme, last but not least, is the Booster theme. Let me pull this up. Booster is one of those themes that can work on a wide variety of stores. It's really customizable. I'll go through some demos right now. There's a whole bunch of different demos we can look through. Different types of demos for different types of products. You can see right here, this is one of Booster's themes. It's a really professional looking website. You can have blogs on it. It looks great for, you know, cooking. I'm just gonna scroll down here. A lot of different things you can do. We'll look at a product page. So their main menu keeps having these pop-ups, something I wouldn't do, but it's really interactive, super great visuals. Their product pages are very simple. You can see that they have apps built into these themes, upsell apps right here. So you can see this style is a little bit different. This is still the Booster theme, just one of different styles you can choose from. The last one here I'm viewing for a demo is a yoga store. So these guys are a little bit more bubbly, and this is just another style. So Booster advertises themselves as the very best converting Shopify theme. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I can't really verify that. Once again, this is just me showing you guys themes that I like. They also say that they're engineered for SEO, so everything's optimized for SEO, I guess. As always, everyone should have a great support team. So whenever you get a theme that's a premium theme, make sure that their support is good, because if you're gonna be paying a couple $100 for a premium theme, you best believe you want to have the very best support team in case anything goes wrong, you have any issues that need to be fixed, etc. Anyways, guys, that sums it up for today's video. Those are some themes that I really like, and I think that you guys would also like. If you do like any of those themes, they're all linked in the description down below, so check them out. Other than that, I wish you all the best with your dropshipping stores. If you are getting over 20 orders a day, reach out to me or go to dropshipagent.com. We can get you much faster shipping, especially with Chinese New Year's coming up. You guys need to have a product sourced. AliExpress is not going to cut it unless you want to have 3-month shipping time. So if you're serious about your dropshipping store and you're getting 20+ orders per day, reach out to me or go to dropshipagent.com. Fill out a quick application and you'll get a free quote within 1 to 3 days. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace out. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video.